welcome to another episode of Bras, Panties, and Sports. And, it's interesting because, y'all don't be getting to see the title. Well, y'all do get to be seeing the title because when it's, when you're on your little computer and stuff and you pull it up, it flashes up the title. But I was just looking at it and the title is It Smells. And, and I said, it smells. That means I got a feeling it's going to be something funky discussed today. And I don't mean like the Brothers Johnson funky. I mean that other kind of funky. But you are listening to Bras, Panties, and Sports. We have the First Lady of Sports Talk, the one and only Cheryl Smith, Goddess Kelli, the Diva of Sports Debate. And we got a special guest panelist for you today. And we ain't paying his ass a dime. And he got some donuts and stuff over there. They might be passing him over there Egg McMuffins. But that's because I'm just telling you now, if anybody get any bright ideas that they gonna come up here and get and start right. So I was on your show. I want $1,000. It ain't happening. But we do have an awesome, did I say awesome guest? Robert Reives is joining us. Now, check out the music this week on Shout Out. We are featuring performances from our guest panelists. That's right. We snuck him in. We're going to hear it first. He bold like that, bodacious. Said, throw me on. I'll be on the panel, too. Robert Reives, will he find his shining star or get the cold feel of the mute button? Now, he might be a little lucky because Goddess Kelli is on assignment this weekend, and you know how to talk a little critical self. But that's I ain't gonna talk about Goddess Kelli behind her back. I do like to look at Goddess Kelli back, but then I like to look at the First Lady's back too. They got some nice backs. If you wink, no Harvey Weinstein. First Lady, we're ready. What you saying?
Each week we try to figure out what is going on in the sports world. Not the plays of the week, more like the players of the week. Are they trying to tell us something? So we ask, what you saying? Fly, little birdie, fly. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. So I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let the spirit carry me. I want to fly right into the future. The little birdie, Woody Johnson, the ambassador to the United Kingdom, appointed by President Trump, who happens to be the owner of the New York Jets, wishes he could fly far, far away from the egg laid by the NFL owners. His brother, Christopher Johnson, CEO, flew above the stench of hypocrisy and un-American actions of treating employees who happen to be the NFL players are nothing but well-paid slaves who should shut up and enjoy the ride. It was reported this was a unanimous decision, but it sounds like someone didn't get the memo. Is this a case of owners not heeding the commissioner's wishes and him letting them look stupid? Martha Costin, Emily Roebling, Ellen Ochoa, and the Steve Miller Band are asking, what you saying? As usual, Roger Goodell and the owners can't make a definitive rule regarding standing for the national anthem. The policy doesn't prohibit the players from kneeling, but it does say anyone who is on the field while the anthem is played will draw a fine for his team if he does not stand or show respect for the flag and the anthem. The policy doesn't say the player doesn't kneel, but the policy allows the players to stay in the locker room or out of sight during the playing of the anthem if they want to. I mean, I just don't understand this policy. I mean, either you just need to be definitive and say that all players have to stand for the national anthem and have them come out on the field. There's always going to be a gray area because what happens if some of the players come out and they stand, but they raise their fist, a la Tommy Smith and John Carlos of the 1968 Olympics? Are they disrespecting the flag? What is the NFL going to do? I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, so there's still some gray areas regarding this policy. That's the reason why they need to come out with a more definitive policy. Now, Woody Johnson, he's being the UN ambassador, but his younger brother, Christopher, who assumed the acting ownership job when, Woody became the ambassador, he said he will not discourage his players from kneeling for the national anthem, and he will pay the fines. It was quite obviously that he didn't get the memo, and I'm quite sure his brother is not too happy about that because he's a staunch supporter of Donald Trump. So, I mean, he said, hey, go ahead, you guys. You don't have to stand. You can kneel. I'll pay the fines. I'll do this. But guess what? Last season, all of the Jets stood for the flag. So, I mean, really, is it going to be really a problem? I just think he's blowing wind. I mean, I guess he didn't like the policy, but he always has supported his players. So I guess you got to give him some credit. But you want to know something? I just don't understand the owners. I don't understand Roger Goodell. They did not even talk to DeMarcy Smith, the president of the NFL Players Union. It is so disrespectful how these owners and Goodell feel towards the players. I have to give the NBA credit. If they were to change any rules, especially the anthem policy, I'm quite sure Adam Silver would reach out to Michelle Roberts and the NBA Players Union. But that's just how these owners are so disrespectful to these players. It's a shame. I don't know what to say. Robert, what's your feeling regarding this?
I'm with you 100%. They need to be definite about what they're going to do, one way or the other, good or bad. I like what the Jets owner did, but it's not really much of anything. And they should have the right to do what the players have the right to do what they want to do. I mean, it's America.
They got it right?
Supposed
do
to be.
whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
All right. Spitface.
As long as they're not hurting anybody, I mean,
okay,
a protest is not polite. Protest is not polite.
No, it's not. Spitface.
As you know, protest is not polite. It's called in your face. And the thing that should be, but I'm looking at the situation, and I'll put it like this. Now, y'all know that how I feel about my man, Commissioner Robert Goodell. And I say that because Goodell know how to get stuff done. I ain't gonna be on Goodell's bad side. Y'all think Putin is bad. I mean, and Vladdy bad. I ain't trying to get on Vladdy's bad side either. But I done learned that Goodell get revenge. He do. He get revenge. Donald Trump could learn some things from Goodell, because Goodell always end up winning, and for messing with him, he always get on your ass. You gonna pay for messing with him. And I think that this is a situation where, because Goodell, it has been reported Goodell was behind the scenes going, please, will y'all go ahead and hire Kaepernick and look at the big picture. We're going to end up, because hey, look, money. We need somebody picking up so that it's not and there were a couple of teams that buckled and didn't do it because they worried about a tweet happening. And I think Goodell said, you know what? Y'all ain't going to make a move on this the way that would work unless I'm going to let y'all do this one your way. Go ahead and do it your way. And then after you fall on your face, you're going to come back to me. Because when you talk about Teflon Don, no. It's Teflon Goodell. But one of the things, what happened, what works to happen, because look, the owners, they look at it as, wait just a minute, I'm running a business, I'm running a company. And now, if you want to protest about your working conditions, I got it. Or you want to protest about your pay, I got it. But political protests, I got a right to say, in my business, my organization, we need to keep that outside. Now, and there's nothing un-American about that. Businesses forever said, whoa, politics, religion, you got to leave that outside. Because that's not what our business is about. So I can get that. And that does not absolve them from the standards and the precedents that they is set. Because most of what they're saying is, you, on one hand, American apple pie. And the other hand, except if you a field slave. And, unless but I do not feel, actually I should say, I do feel that, Robert Goodell let this happen, so that the owners, cause they looking worse than him. And again, he Teflon. The owners think that they, was getting rid of a problem by not doing what Goodell wanted. Ain't gonna show them. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all take the heat for this until y'all have to ask me. Cause I'm trying to, we already heading to court, and Goodell do not like to lose court decisions. That boy, don't like to do that. But, if a tweet got the country boy club of the NFL owners weighed, then, to me, they just as spineless as them Republicans. But that's a different story. Back to you, First Lady.
Well, whether he's Teflon Don or not, I just still think Goodell, like you said, he's still part of this whole problem, too. I mean, when you think about it, in the school system, children do not have to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't know if people are aware of that. If you don't want to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, you don't have to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, because it is your right, your freedom of speech. So I don't see anybody complaining about the situation in schools. I don't know why they on top of the NFL players. You know
why they on top of the NFL players? First Lady, they on top of the NFL players because Russian President Trump. President Trump, because President Trump said, "Look, y'all, these NIGGAs." No, wrong spelling. That old spelling is. I'm gonna steal y'all issue of police killing young black men. I'm gonna steal that issue and make it an issue of you disrespecting the flag. So that's what happened. That's the real deal. And the people in this country who they buy into that when it's a person that's that ain't white, because that's the real deal. If it's a person who ain't white and they do it, then there's an issue. Then they being traitorous. Then they being all of this. And that was not the deal. And if the NFL owners wanted to solve the problem, all they needed to do is bring the teams in after the anthem is played.
Yeah.
So let's not pretend like, that they acting, like some business decision. Now we may disagree on Goodell's role, but Goodell, like I say, he is a hardball guy. But he be having a plan to his stuff, May not work, may not whatever, but he do be having I don't see their plan in this one when they could resolve it simply by saying, you know what, the teams come in after the national anthem. So we ain't got to worry about a protest. And what could the union really say? Well,
You can't say too much. Yeah. But that's like it wasn't that definitive decision. Like you said, if the owners are the ones that came up there, they're going to live and die by it. So, hey.
Yeah, that's the owner, because them owners ain't exactly showed they brightness.
Anyway.
Except by hiring Roger Goodell.
Well, what, another 10 years or whatever his contract states. Anyway, let's move on. Over to you, Spitface.
Don't call it to come back. I've been here for years, rocking my peers and putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom. Explosion, overpowering, over the competition I'm towering. Wrecking shop when I drop these lyrics that'll make you call the cops. Don't you dare stare, you better move. Don't ever compare me to the rest that'll all get sliced and diced. Competition paying the price. I'm gonna knock you out, Mama said knock you out, We are not talking about Carol Alderman, Lillian Gilbreth, or Edith Clark. We are talking about the knockout punch. Justify landed on his opponents, running on a sloppy field to win the Preakness, keeping the Triple Crown chase alive. Now, given the way some NFL owners feel about their players, we wonder how good they would be with a racehorse. There's Bob McNair and Houston, the one who doesn't want the inmates running things. Then there's Jerry Jones in Dallas, who bends over backwards for his boys. But they better stand up for the anthem. Wink, wink. Now, it is not whether they would be good or bad owners. The real question is, will Justify win the Triple Crown? Adam Lovelace, Lynn Conway, and Stephanie Kwolek are asking, what you saying? Now, since I don't know jack about horse racing, but I do know a lot about plantation owners. And I think that Bob McNair and Jerry Jones will be horrid owners of a thoroughbred. Thoroughbreds would get well fed because you got to have cash, and all the thoroughbreds get well fed. But they would not have a winning horse. They already don't have a winning horse in the race in the NFL. So if history is an indicator, they'll have losing horses. But they'll be well-fed losing horses. And as long as the losing horses come up to their basket and eat the little apples out their hand, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Now, will Justify win the Triple Crown? Now, I had to ask my friend Mick. And Mick said, he said, it looks good, the odds look good, don't put your money on it. Now that's what Mick said. Now, Robert, you into the ponies?
Would you say one more time? I apologize.
Are you into the ponies?
Not really. I have some friends from Louisville. They deal with the Derby quite a bit, but I haven't been into it this year. I've been busy with some projects.
No, okay, all right. So you don't be throwing your money away on the racetrack?
No, sir.
You say you keep your money in the wallet. You don't care. Now I don't know about you. Don't you like the names for the horses though? One flew over the cuckoo's nest. It's coming down the stretch.
I love them.
I like that. I don't know, man. If I had a racehorse, I've been trying to think of a name that I want to have for my racehorse. And I don't know. I was thinking about Killer Klansman.
Whoa.
Killer Klansman is coming through, and then Black by Choice. Black by Choice is coming down the stretch,
Tupac, Machiavelli.
Hey, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me, it's coming on. Hands up, hands up. Hands up, hands up. First lady. Cool. First lady, make some sense out of this topic.
Okay. Well, yeah, let me make some sense, because I know a little bit about horses, but I don't give a damn about those owners you mentioned. So I really care less about them. But you know what? It's amazing that Justify won both the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness, because it was a rainy mess. So it's really obvious that Justify is a mutter. Now, for all you people that don't know, a mutter is a horse that runs well in wet and muddy conditions. So my whole thing, is he going to win the Triple Crown? I don't know, because if it's raining, then I'm going to go with Justify, because obviously we know he can run in the rain. The only problem is, too, that Justify, he could be really, really tired, because he's been racing all this year. The horse had not raced prior to 2018. He's already been in 6 races this year. That's a lot of racing in such a short span, especially the grueling stretch of the Triple Crown, because you have to do 3 races in 5 weeks. But anyway, I don't know. All I'm going to say, if it's raining, I'm going to go with Justify. But if it's not raining, I really don't think he's going to win the race. It would be nice to have another Triple Crown winner. The last one we had was American Pharaoh in 2015. And if you remember, prior to that, the last one we had, I believe, was in 1978. So Triple Crowns are hard to come by. And especially now, the way racing is, it's just, you got a lot of horses. They run fast and they're trained differently. Back in the day, there was a lot of Triple Crown winners. But I don't think he's going to win. I hope he wins, but if I'm a betting person, sometimes I do bet on the horses in my prior life, then I would say he's not going to win the Triple Crown. That's what I say. All right, over to you again, Smith.
That's what Mick said, too. And the first 2 listeners to email us or send a shout-out with the reason these ladies are grouped together will receive a $25 gift card from our partners at Adagiot.com. That's ADAGIOT.com. And NBAstore.com. Now, your hand is Bill, baby Bill. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we are actually going to have a performance from Robert Reives on the first part of Shout Out, and he's going to tell us a little bit about whatever he be doing and stuff, and, whether he got a sideline, with the Racehorse Commission. But we'll find that all out on the next segment. Please stay tuned. The music flows in and from around the globe to get a shout-out from the panel. First Lady, I can't wait to hear the music from Robert Reives.
On Shout Out, we feature new independent artists who are looking to find their shining star. If we like what we hear, we'll give the track a shout-out. If we don't like it, we hit the mute. Today, we are featuring music from Robert Reives, who wrote, arranged, and produced the song performed by the rapper Reives. DJ, let's hear Kim K and Kanye. Ooh, they're on our show? DJ, play that song.
Like Kim K and Kanye. Like Kim K and Kanye. Like Kim K and Kanye, I wanna see the world with you. Like Kim K and Kanye, I wanna see the world with you. Yo, forget a backstabber, yeah. Together we can make a matter, yeah. Oh, they can see blood splatter, yeah. Long with some brain matter, yeah. Ain't no one else matter, yeah. How the ass keep getting fatter, yeah. Beautiful, plus you got your cash up. Money piling, how to set up top, you need a ladder, yeah. I was on mine, yeah. And yo was on time, yeah. Yo's gon' get it right away. Know you got me to my dying day. Keep you going all night, yeah. Beat the pussy like Mike, yeah. You can scratch, you can bite. Box so tight, 12 rounds ain't enough for this fight, yeah. Got a lot of haters keep talking that shit about you. Yeah, ain't no funny knowing in this world know you like I do, yeah. I could bet all of my eggs in a basket with you. You paid off the plug for a nigga, you got my love for a nigga, yeah, stay true. Yeah, you were down that shit, even let me make that flick. 1, 2, 3, the flame lit. Every nigga I don't wanna hit, they all wanna hit, but shit, can you blame that? Yeah. Caught up in this whirlwind. Even let me dress you like I'm one of your girlfriends. Wanna be with you until this world ends. But until then, like Kim yeah. Girls are like, girl, yeah. One of the reasons why you my world. You freaky, but you still quite thorough. You worth 10 billion, yeah. But I bet they won't steal you, yeah. Haters come at you in every way. We ain't giving them the time of day, yeah. Every time I leave, I gotta come back to it. And you thuggin' hard like some of my comrades do it. And you so proud of where you from, yeah. And you hustle hard just to give back to it. Girl, we gon' fuck up this world, hear me. Know you like diamonds and purses, that's Gucci and Louis. You pretty in your fur, hear me. Trendsetter, you do it first, hear me. And they all follow you like you are the shepherd. You hold all the leverage. They don't know what it took for you to get where you are. But don't even stress it, yeah. I'll put my life in your hands and I'll trust it with you. You hold it down for a nigga. You fight the town for a nigga. Yeah, stay true. Yeah, you got the juice. You got the proof. Shit is the truth, they not ready. Yeah, kill it like Jason or Freddy. He'll pop the champagne but still fuck with the Henny. Yeah, keep the fan tight. Yeah, shit is in the franchise. Yeah, but we still make sure the business is right. Secure the bag, get some vultures inside. Like MK and Kanye, I wanna see the world with you. Like MK and Kanye, I wanna see the world with you. Like MK and Kanye, I wanna see the world with you. Like MK and Kanye, I wanna see the world with you. Like MK and Kanye. Like MK and Kanye. Like MK and Kanye.
I wanted to give to you the significance spiritually of the number 10 in the Bible. 10 is one of the perfect numbers, and it signifies the perfection of divine order. It is a completion or the conclusion of a cycle, and then the beginning of something entirely new, or a brand new cycle.
Yeah. Ain't the type of chick that be stressing me. Yeah, get a little drink, she undressing G. Yeah, quick to get a flip, yeah, she blessing me. She finessing me, she finessing me. Yeah, ain't the type of chick that be stressing me. Yeah, get a little drink, she undressing G. Yeah, quick to get a flip, yeah, she blessing me. She finessing me, she finessing me. Any way that you want it, babe, know that you got it, babe. Way you finessing me. Any way that you want it, babe, know that you got it, babe. Way you finessing me. I said, whoa.
Okay. And
Okay, all right. So that's Kim and K and Kanye. All right, that's interesting song. Let's get right into it. So I'm gonna give my feedback. Well, Robert, I'm gonna tell you this. You know, normally I do not like the use of the word, the N words, and I forgot to tell the parents that was an X-rated song. But let me just put it this way. I like the production of the song and I like the rapping of the song. It's normally not the type of music that I listen to, but as far as rap music, it did have a nice beat to it, and the rapper, how do you pronounce his name, Robert?
Reives, R-A-L-Z.
Reives.
Yeah, he's an artist more than a rapper. I call him an artist.
Okay.
He helps produce, he helps write. He's more of an artist than a rapper. But yes, he uses rap too. your skills across as well.
All right. Well, anyway, so I'm going to give this. I'm going to shout the song out only because for rap music, it's a good song. Like I said, rap is not my thing. I'm not really into rap, but the production of the song and the way it's composed and the beat to it, it was good. The production of the song. I just didn't like some of the use of the N-word. So, but that's what they do in rap music. And, Kim and Kanye, they've been married for 4 years. So that's what the rap people, they put them as the way to be if you want to be like Kim and Kanye. Okay, the little bit mix of craziness in there.
Kim and Kanye is a metaphor. Their names are a metaphor for a strong relationship, people in love against all odds, so to speak.
Yeah, Kim and Kanye. All right, Spitface, over to you. I'm gonna shout out. What do you think? You shouting it out, Spitface?
I'm gonna give it a shout out, but I'm confused. I was at the end of the song. I thought I was getting a whole new track. I was all geeked up and everything, and then you closed it on out. What was you snorting when you was doing that end there, trying to sneak something on in there? I see how you is, Mr. Robert Reives, and we gonna put the camera on your butt and see what you trying to mix up in the studio and stuff, and leave that Tangeray alone. Now, see you young bucks.
The ending is two other songs. The ending is two other songs. Snippets of two other songs. One song is called 10, the other song is called Finessing Me.
Got it. I got
me on the second part of shout out.
I got it. But man, just to let me know, I do want to know what had you get into the music industry? Was it just that you was always, that pool was always there, or did it just kind of, wake up one day?
Yeah, I played drums in school since like 6th, 7th grade. I was played in school with Devontae from Jodeci. We grew up together. And once Jodeci popped off, I went to New York and started working with him with Jodeci.
Ah, okay. So it was kind of like a natural progression.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Oh, okay.
Well, Robert, tell everybody there who you work with, because you work with some big names out there. So let our audience know who you working with and what type of producer.
Yeah, I used to work, like I said, with Jodeci. I worked with Timberland, Missy. I got Genuine signed to Sony. I got his deal. I worked on the Aaliyah project, 1 in a Million. I got that deal with Timberland. I worked with Tupac. I worked with Aaliyah. I worked with Tupac on All Eyes on Me, 2 songs. I worked on Aaliyah's first album or second album, 1 in a Million. I worked on Dangerous Minds soundtrack. Was an A&R for that. Picked all the songs and placed them in the movie where they go, where they are.
Coolio, right? That was a Coolio song, right?
Yes, Gangsta's Paradise, yes.
Right, that's Gangsta Paradise. So you're a big-time producer. So, I mean, you definitely been out there in the...
doing a little something.
Okay, I got it. Okay, guys. But you know what?
Anyway.
Well, I got a feeling. Go ahead, First Lady.
Okay, well, we're going to definitely hear more from Robert Reives on part 2 of Shout Out. Is this the town? Is that the sound of my favorite underwater friend? Is it time for flipping?
And we know flippers live in a world full of wonder, lying there under the sea.
All right, you heard the little wet one, so you know that it is time for Flip It, where our host defend a pointed in, flip the script, and defend the opposing view. Now, the Rockets are up 3-2 on the defending world champion Warriors, and Chris Paul is waiting. Will the Rockets win the series? Now, our first defense is no. Even without Chris Paul's injury, the Warriors were going to win this series. Kevin Durant is just warming up for another playoff MVP. Now, I've been looking at the situation, and when I look at the Rockets, and I look at the Warriors, and I look at Kevin Durant been playing out of his mind. That boy, I put it like this, Sir King James is the king, but Kevin Durant can start polishing up his own crown, because that boy done shown everything during this series. And the other thing is that it ain't Chris Paul, it's when will Harden, when will the beard choke? That's right, you heard me say it, when will the beard choke? Because in big games, big players come up big, and unless he kind of like rolling at the beginning, hey, I am relying, on Harden to pull out a close victory. And but I do see Kevin Durant leaping, grinning, putting on his hoodie, and them boys beating the Rockets. Robert, would you like to defend that the Warriors get ready to spank them boys?
No, I'm with the bid, bro.
All right. First lady, defend.
Well, the Rockets will not win this series, even without Chris Paul's injury. The Warriors are ready to defend their championship. It's about the Warriors. And Kevin Durant and the Warriors have only really played one dominant game in this series. And we know they can play a lot of dominant games, but there's only been one so far. So I expect KD and the Warriors to rev up their well-run machine, and they will dominate the Rockets in the next two games. KD, he's the most efficient, and prolific scorer in the league. He can play the ISO game. He could be a playmaker for his teammates, especially now that Steph has finally found his shot. So I expect him and Steph Curry to play off each other, do a couple more, pick and rolls with each other. And, we're going to see the best of the Warriors, because the Rockets, they don't even have anyone that can guard Kevin Durant. That's why he's been scoring so many points. I mean, who's really guarding him? And you got to have somebody that get in Kevin Durant's face. And unfortunately, no one can get in his face because the man is 7 feet tall and he's just as smooth and silky as anybody else. So, that's the reason why they can't guard him. Man, let me just put it this way. Once the Warriors limit their turnovers, and that's the reason why the Rockets are still in this series, is because the Warriors just had too many turnovers. And once they limit their turnovers, hey, the Rockets will blast off to go fishing, because they will be gone fishing real soon.
All right. Well, we flipped the script because this is Flip It. Yes, Harden has learned how to trust his team and win whatever way works. Even without Chris Paul, they are too much for the Warriors. Looking at the situation, and Chris Paul, they would not be where they are today without Chris Paul. They would not be. But their record has shown when he's been out that people have stepped up to the plate. And right now, each game, the Rockets have to look at as their elimination game. They cannot let the Warriors get back in. And the one thing that has really helped them is defense. See, them turnovers that was happening by the Warriors didn't happen because nobody was guarding them. That was because they was defending them. And that big young boy they got, in the playing center, that boy been all over the place. He making a name for himself, and just feed that big boy. But the Rockets is putting some honest defense on the Warriors. The Warriors ain't been scoring 120 and doing all that stuff, each game, and they've been having a battle for everything they get. Even when they whooped up on the Rockets, they still kept them from getting their averages. And you got Clay is not at 100%. Iggy ain't at 100%. And the Rockets got them young boys who's running and gunning. They'll be at the end of the evening. They'll be planning their ticket, getting their rooms ready for them championships. And First Lady defends.
Well, the Warriors, they have been a well-run machine for a long, long time. But now they have some mechanical breakdowns, and the Rockets are taking advantage. That's basically what's happening. The Rockets are causing the Warriors to have an unusual number of turnovers. The Rockets have been so disruptive of the Warriors' offense that's the reason why they're in this series. The Rockets have played excellent defense. I mean, who would have thought the Rockets could play defense? A Dan Antonio team playing defense? I mean, that's unusual. That's the reason why Steve Kerr got rid of him in Phoenix, because he wouldn't play defense. So finally his teams are playing defense in this series. And you know what? It's really causing the Warriors a lot of problems. And James Harden, hey, he's gotten everybody involved. He's gotten Clint Capella. He's been doing a lot of those lobs to Clint. P.J. Tucker is hitting from the outside. And Eric Gordon, I mean, he's definitely the unsung hero in this series. And the Rockets, they have pushed the Warriors to their limits. And even though Chris Paul is injured right now, he has instilled so much confidence in James Harden to the point that James Harden, he's going to really propel the Rockets to win this series. And you know what? He's going to be that bearded one again. He's not going to have that slip-up he had last year when he couldn't even do anything. He was so tired. He's going to be the person that's going to really push them to the finals. So look for this one, the bearded one. He will supreme.
The bearded one will be supreme. First Lady, take us to break.
Stay tuned. Up next, the funnies and our favorite underwater friend on Flip It Part 2. Welcome back. You are still listening to Bras, Panties, and Sports. It's time for the funnies. Spitface, over to you.
All right. I think we have something interesting for the panel and our listeners. First Lady, I think this is in your neck of the woods. Visitors to Florida Park warn. Now, you know warning means warn, to avoid aggressive squirrels. Officials in the Florida County posted signs at a public park warning visitors to steer clear of the aggressive squirrels. Orange County Parks and Recreation said 5 complaints have been lodged in the last month about aggressive squirrels at Shadow Bay Park, and at least 2 incidents involved the furry rodent scratching children at the playground. Quote, please do not feed the wildlife, one sign reads. Quote, please avoid contact with the squirrels, reads another sign, which officials said will be replaced because avoid was misspelled as A-V-I-O-D. Sound like they on OPD or got HCD or something. Orange County spokeswoman Doreen Overstreet said squirrels and other animals lose their fear of humans when they start to see people as a source of food. Attack of the killer squirrels. This is why these particular squirrels have in fact become aggressive. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission said it's working to trap and relocate the squirrels that show signs of aggression. Officials said 2 of the animals have been relocated so far. You know, y'all rough down in Florida. Y'all got stand your ground laws. Shoot a black man with no gun laws. You know, that kind of stuff. And Robert, wouldn't you expect them to have the killer squirrels?
Yeah, we got a little bit of everything in Miami for sure.
Yeah, Robert's staying in Miami, so he knows it's freaking Miami.
Robert Packard, he ain't gonna let go down by those squirrels. Robert got something for
wish for. You never know. Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, Robert got something for a squirrel's ass. Squirrel comes jumping on Robert. I think the squirrel gonna end up in a pot. With some potatoes and onions. The squirrel come messing around with Robert down there. But y'all got overly aggressive, bro. You know, do they go to a meeting or something? Aggressive Squirrel Anonymous. It's there, the water is splashing on you. It must be time for our favorite underwater friend. It's time for Flip It Part 2. First Lady, over to you. Watch them squirrels.
Yes, watch those squirrels. The Cavaliers found some home cooking. Have they found the recipe to win the series? Panel defend. Hope the Cavs enjoy the home cooking because the Boston Beans will leave a bad taste in their mouths as they lose the series. Spitface defend.
You know, I like it how King James has been able to, rally his merry men and get them back into the series and all of that. And it's going to be all for naught. Because what it's turning out to be is a home court series. Whoever home, the cooking is good and they win. And, there's an old saying, the playoffs don't begin until someone loses, at home. Well, sometimes the playoffs begin with the first home win. And Boston is just saying, look, all right, we don't care that we can't beat you in Cleveland because we whooping up on you in Boston and we play more games at home than you do. Them Boston baked beans going to leave a bad taste in their mouth.
Okay. Robert, you want to defend?
Nah. The king is still the king.
The king is still the king. Well, let me put it this way. The Boston Celtics, they haven't lost a home game in this playoff run. So why would they lose now when they have a chance to be in the NBA final? I mean, this team is young.
It's time for them to lose one at home.
No. This team is young, but they love to play home. When the team plays at home, most of the role players, they are comfortable being at home, so they play real well. But the Celtics, I mean, they really have a home court advantage because that Boston crowd, man, they can ignite their players to perform well. The Celtics, they have lost. Well, not lost. They have been losing in several of these games in this playoff run. And I remember when the Cavaliers had them, what was it, by 17 points. I forgot how many points, but it was a lot. And the Celtics came back because the Boston crowd really ignited them. And they feed off of that energy from their crowd. So you know what? Boston will cook up some beans, and they will cook up so much beans that it will leave LeBron and the Cavaliers passing gas and bent over. Because we said this show smells. And trust me, they're going to be passing a lot of gas. Well, it's time for us to flip it. Panel, we have to defend this. Bad news, Celtic fans. The king is back, and he is holding court. They are cooking up a win. Robert, you want to defend? You can say the king is the king, so defend.
Yeah, I mean, the script is laid out for LeBron will pull a Jordan like Jordan did on Bird in the Garden and get a double nickel or something on them, give him a 50 burger and get that win.
50 burgers, get that win. All right, he's going to do a Jordan. You know, they always want to compare him to Michael Jordan, so he will do a Jordan.
His whole life to get to this moment. This is what he was born to do. And now it's in the Garden. This is it. Barbecue or mildew. I think he's going to barbecue the Celtics.
All right. Spit, face, defend.
Boston, y'all got a bright future. As a matter of fact, I would say, man, Boston, you boys down the road, and down the road might just be a year away. It's gonna be hard to beat that young, strong, good Celtic team that actually had their superstar out, couldn't play. And they've been whooping up. They might trade his ass. Hey, we were without you, But I'm afraid the King has that one superstar performance that he is going to put in. Because they ain't going to have back-to-back losses. That ain't happening with the King. And they are going to, King James is going to explode and take it to another level. And as Robert said, 50 bagger. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you know what? The King has been here before, and he has won. If you remember, he beat Boston last year, and he beat them again when they were up 3-2 against the Miami Heat. How could we forget that infamous game where LeBron came out and he had that mean face on, and he didn't say anything to anybody, and he whooped the Celtics behind. Now, the Celtics, they had a chance to dethrone the King, but they didn't take advantage of it. And now LeBron has them where he wants them. Do you know that this man is 5-2 in Game 7s, and he has not lost a Game 7 since 2008 when he played, believe it or not, the Boston Celtics. But that was that championship team. That's when they had their big three, Pierce, Allen, and Garnett. So LeBron, he knows how to shine in these situations, and he will show everybody why he is the King, and he will make it to his 8th straight appearance in the NBA Finals. The King is holding court. All right. Spitface, what kind of jambalaya did Goddess Kelli leave us?
All right. As we said, Goddess Kelli on assignment this weekend, but she did get that special mix for our panel. It is a smell. If 4 out of 5 people suffer from diarrhea, does that mean that one of them enjoys it? Four out of 5. One of them enjoy it. Okay, panel. How does this quote relate to Harvey Weinstein doing the perp walk as he was charged with rape? And who's next? Russell Simmons or Morgan Freeman? And I ain't talking about the perp walk as a new dance. Robert, you know what that perp walk is. First lady, y'all know what that perp walk is.
Sure.
It is not a dance. Y'all don't watch Law and Order. You know what that walk is.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it before. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Y'all didn't see it. I didn't say you participated, but y'all know, oh yeah, they got it, but First Lady.
Well, no one enjoys having diarrhea. That's for sure.
So let's get that off. Let's get that settled right away. Okay.
And no one enjoys being raped, despite Harvey Weinstein saying that these cases against him were consensual. I don't know what he's talking about because, like I said, no one likes being assaulted and sexually assaulted, Mr. Weinstein. And finally, the New York DA came to their senses and charged Weinstein with rape. You know, there was so much evidence, including they had him in a sting. They did a sting operation in 2015 against him where he was trying to coax a woman to stay in his hotel room. This man is a monster, and I'm going to tell you something. It's finally good that they did what they needed to do regarding Harvey Weinstein. I mean, time is up for Weinstein and anyone else who thinks that they can take advantage of a woman. And you better be listening, Russell Simmons, because I'm quite sure you will be the next one that the hammer will come down very, very hard because they have been accusing him of doing the same thing. Now, Morgan Freeman, I don't know if he's been charged of rape, but I know Russell Simmons definitely has, and I'm waiting for the DA to to bring a case against him. But time is definitely up.
The time is up. Robert, how you feel about that hashtag Me Too and these women's and these men's, these men's breaking the law? I ain't gonna say no bad behavior. I'm gonna say breaking the straight up law. Any comments about that?
I think the movement is great. Rape is not cool. And using your power to rape people is even worse. So, sucks to be Weinstein. How about that?
Oh, hey, you know what? And that was before, before they brought the hammer down. But they ain't brought the full hammer down. I was looking at the defense attorney, and he a bad boy. They always say he done got some folks off. He a bad boy. I don't know if he Johnny Cochran bad, but he a bad boy. And I like how, I don't like, but what I got, and when I say I like, I look at strategies and what people do. That don't mean that I'm for them. But if it's a good strategy hey, I want to know how they used it to either protect myself, or I might need to use it myself. But the strategy they gonna use is that he ain't on trial because he raped somebody. He on trial because of the casting couch.
Wow.
And you know what? I was like, that's a Donald Trump move. I said,
this Bill Cosby thing, we'll see. Like they do him like they did Bill Cosby. That's what I'm hearing.
Well, hey, you know what? If it go down, it's gonna be worse than Bill Cosby.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be worse if that's a big if it go down. Because and now as far as Russell Simmons, man, I love my black brothers who have made a success for themselves. I really do. And I hate to find out that behind the scenes, they was R. Kelly.
Wow. Yeah.
I hate to find that out. Damn, you R. Kelly. And now Russell, I really, just as a black man, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. And if it is so, brother, then you're gonna have to stand for what you did. Now, Morgan Freeman, I'm kind of like, man, we're gonna have to put God on trial. No, something wrong with this world. Something wrong with the world. Come on, not you, bro, not you. And now, I'm really hoping that it ain't no Bill Cosby kind of thing with Morgan, that it was more like, because Morgan ain't no, spring chicken. And,
more like a dirty old man.
Yeah, he might, that's what I kind of going, he may be, I kind of lean, I'm hoping it's more of a dirty old man, and yes, inappropriate, but nothing illegal. Because, maybe he needed a slap or two to the face, like, oh, man, you don't be saying that or doing that. But I'm hoping that, that, come on, Moy, you didn't do a Bill Cosby. So I right now I can only hope it. Wow. And I kind of go, there's some other brothers that, that been shaky for a long time. And the one thing I notice, and it's one thing I do know, is you accused something, inappropriate with women, and no women come to your defense, you did it. You did it. If no women come to your defense, no women say, look, I work with the person. I ain't never saw nothing like that. Always above board. Now, you may have done it, but if no woman will get up there and say that, dude. Perp walk. Well, you know what? That was some great jambalaya. I ain't got us. Kelli wasn't here today to save it up. But benefits of being on assignment, First Lady, take us to our final break.
On the other side of the break, we'll have another performance from the music of Robert Reives on Shout Out. Please stay tuned.
Perp walk.
You are listening to Bras, Panties, and Sports. It's time for Shout Out Part 2, the picks and the finale. The music flows from around the globe to get a shout out from the crew. Spitface, over to you.
Oh, yeah, now. All right, First Lady. We have another performance from Robert Reives. We're going to hear the track, Finessing Me. I wonder what that's about, finessing me. DJ, roll it.
Ain't the type of chick that be stressing me. Yeah, get a little drink, she undressing G. Yeah, quick to get a flip, yeah, she blessing me. She finessing me, Yeah, ain't the type of chick that be stressing me. Yeah, get a little drink, she undressing G. Yeah, quick to get a flip, yeah, she blessing me. She finessing me. Any way that you want it, babe, know that you got it, babe. When you finessing me. Any way that you want it, babe, know that you got it, babe. When you finessing me. I said, whoa, look at you go. Yeah, body looking right all way. Yeah, head game straight all day. Yeah, action, no parlay. Yeah, tell me how you let a fuck with real niggas. Your ex-man hating on me, still nigga. Yo, he don't understand that you mine now. Send him shots, he ain't get the picture by now. Whoa, yeah, no hands, both eyes closed. Get high, cause we both got lows. Yeah, spin bands till club closed. Yeah, place you not to work that pole. Yeah, ain't not to work that dough. Yeah, give you two when you bring back four. Yeah, give you two when you bring back phone. If I let you hold that, you'll probably bring back more. Real Bonnie and Clyde shit, my ride die bitch. 5'6" with those nice lips. Thick thighs, used to hit the block 365. 12 come, you don't know nothing. Roll blunts like how pro does it. Past that, we get the last laugh. Ass fat, I can barely get a hold of it. Ain't the type of chick that be stressing me. Yeah, get a little drink, she undressing G. Yeah, quick to get a flip, yeah, she blessing me. She finessing me. Yeah, ain't the type of chick that be stressing me. Yeah, get a little drink, she undressing G. Yeah, quick to get a flip, yeah, she blessing me. She finessing me. Any way that you want it, babe, know that you Baddest I had up in the 6. Wonder why they call you bitch? Is your dog going through these niggas' necks? Yeah, coming through the ends like you running. On some thug shit, you keep it 100. Yeah, fucking nigga, they ain't tell him run it. When it come to money, you ain't got no type, Ray Strummer. Yeah, you don't respect these hoes, you down on trump them. Quick to smack a hoe just for frontin'. Girl, and I seen how you done it. Girl, you the reason they running. Their opinions mean nothing to ya. Ooh ya, let the way the bass drop. Shake your ass to it, make the stage hot. Pussy power when you let your legs lock. Make a nigga wanna hang, like my dreadlocks. Natural highlight, that pussy is lean. All these fuck niggas, you're right on their heels. Life gave you lemons, look, you got appeal. You got the juice, 100% real. You got the loot, ain't afraid to spend bills. You talk the truth, don't know how fake feels. Entrepreneur, all day you talk deals. So come through, let's fuck on some bills. Yeah, ain't the type of chick that be stressing me. Yeah, get a little drink, she undressing G. Yeah, quick to get a flip, yeah, she blessing me. She finessing me, she finessing me. Yeah, ain't the type of chick that be stressing me. Yeah, get a little drink, she undressing G. Yeah, quick to get a flip, yeah, she blessing me. She finessing me, she finessing me. Any way that you want it, babe, know that you got it, babe. Way you finessing me. Any way that you want it, babe, know that you got it, babe. Way you finessing me. Any way that you want it, babe, know that you got it, babe. Way you finessing me. Any way that you want it, babe, know that you got it, babe. Way you finessing me.
All right. Finessing Me is the track in the shout out or the mute button. Voice lady, what's the verdict?
What's the verdict? I'm going to shout it out, even though, again, like I said, it got some bad words in there, but when it comes to rap music, that's what you're going to hear. See, that's what rap is all about. These fellas expressing themselves, and they're going to use things that, they're used to. Like the B word and everything else. And, but again, it's more about the production of the song. It has a nice beat. And, Robert, I see how you like to put things together in there. So I'm definitely saying you know how to mix those records and come up with a definitive beat that seems to be your, MO, I guess is what I wanted to say. So I'm going to shout it out.
Thank you so much. Beautiful.
Yeah. I'm gonna shout it out. And now, one thing, Robert, with anything creative, it ain't easy. and what do you do so that you can keep the creativity going? So you don't just get stuck in like redoing what you just did, last year.
Try to live life, a good life, positive, experience a lot of things, movies, television, other people, go places, clubs, bars. My antennas are always up, put it like that. Like here's in Station Street.
Okay, all right. So you say, hey, get out there, and you got the antennas up, and something hits you, and you go, wait, maybe I want to work with that. All right.
Exactly.
And,
100.
Now, this is the end of shout out. Robert, how can our listeners find you? What you want them to do? Tell them whatever you want them to know.
Okay, you can check me out at Robert Reives, Robert Reives on Twitter. Best place to get me. Got all my info on there, Facebook and whatnot. All the songs are available on iTunes. You can check them out on YouTube as well from Rise. I have another project, Man on Fire Music for Revenge. We're finishing up the edit for the video for Real Woman, which should be pretty sick, pretty cool. Looks good so far. Again, all that's at Robert Reives. Also working with an entrepreneur, businessman in Miami, Jerry Kelli, who's on some different clubs like Mansion, The Fifth, different clubs in Miami. We're doing a new club down in the 23rd and Collins area. So investors that want to get involved, you should look up Jerry Kelly with a G, Gerry Kelly, and send your bios or information to him because we're looking for investors for a new club at 23rd and Collins area, not too far from the W Hotel, One Hotel.
You know, Miami's a party town.
Yes, yes. I live in South Beach. That's where the club will be at. So we're currently working on at the moment, along with the artists and the projects, Rise, and Man on Fire Music for Revenge. The album is complete. We're just doing an edit for the new video, Real Woman. It should be coming out soon on YouTube.
Man, it sounds like you got your work cut out for you, brother. And are you going to be able to get you a rib for Memorial Day?
I hope so. I'm planning on it. I hope so.
You say somebody go watch out for you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because I know, man, stuff to get back to back to back. Now, if you would like to be heard or have any comments, you can send your emails and tracks to Panties at oldgrumpyradio.com over to the First Lady for the picks.
It's time for the picks. The Harvard picks have started. Who will win the crown? Well, you know what? I was going to give the results, but I'm going to wait until Goddess Kelly come back because I just want to see her face. But anyway, when those results come out, that's just a little hint. Anyway, so let's move on to these current picks. The Rockets will win series against the Warriors. 500,000 for the correct answer, minus 500 for the incorrect answer. Robert, I'm going to start with you.
What would you like?
This said, will the Rockets win the series against the Warriors? Yes.
With Blackbeard. I'm with that pirate, but Blackbeard.
Okay, so you say yes. I am saying no. Spitface?
Ouch.
You know, I had heard Harden being called a pirate. I like that. I'm going with them Pirates. Yeah, I'm going with the Rockets.
You're going to say yes, the Rockets. Okay. All right. Boston will win the series against the Cavaliers.
No way.
750,000 for the correct answer, 500,000 for the incorrect answer. Wow. You know what? This is a toughie because we are talking about LeBron James. I am going to go against the grain and I say Boston will win the series. Spitface.
Hey, them baked beans.
You say yes?
I'm going with the Celtics. I'm going with the LeBron is going to have a great game. Kevin Love, Hoyt, it's just I think Boston got too much at home.
All right, Robert.
It's 50 burger time. I hope Celtics are home.
You say the Celtics?
No. He didn't say that.
Oh, he said that. Okay.
The King gonna do his thing in the Garden. It's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful situation.
Okay. All right. So we got an option. Rockets will score more than the Cavaliers. 500,000 for the correct answer, minus 500 for the incorrect answer. I'm going to take the option. I'm going to say yes. Robert?
Yes.
Okay. Spitface?
I'm going to take the option. The Rockets will score more than the Cavaliers.
Okay. LeBron will have more free throw attempts than James Harden. 500,000 for the correct answer, minus 750,000 for the incorrect answer. I'm going to say no. I think James Harden will have more free throw.
Me too.
Robert?
No.
No. Okay. Spitface?
I'm passing on the option.
Okay, you're going to pass on the option. All right, the last option. Steph Curry will score more points than Kevin Love.
Right. Now, this only counts if Kevin Love plays.
All right, so this only if Kevin Love plays. So I'm going to say yes if he plays. I think Steph will have more points. Spitface?
I'm going to, this is because Steph is Hoyt, and the Warriors pass the ball around a lot. So, and Durant is going to be the guy with the points. Kevin Love, they need Kevin Love to score. They need him to score. If Boston can shut him down, this is a toughie. I'm going to pass on the option.
You're going to pass. All right, you're going to pass. And Robert, what do you think, Robert?
Steph Curry would score more points.
So you say yes. And, of course,
yes.
we will get Goddess Kelly's results, and we'll have all of the results next week, and I promise. All right, it's time for our panel to give their outrageous predictions. Robert, what is your outrageous prediction?
Wow, give me an example.
Outrageous. It doesn't have to be for the week, it could be for anything. Just give me an outrageous prediction.
Trump gets impeached.
Dude, I'm taking bets on that. My man Mick down at the he already got the spread.
Hey, call your friend the bookie dude. Call him and see. I mean, your friend, not the bookie dude, but your friend.
Yeah, my friend Mick, he got the spread.
All right, Spitface, what's your outrageous prediction?
My outrageous prediction is that Venus Williams will return to being the number one ranked player.
Venus or Serena?
Venus. No, I'm not talking about Serena with the little one. I'm talking about big sister.
Oh, okay, you're talking about Venus.
She's gonna be number one ranked again.
Oh, okay. All right. My outrageous prediction is Colin Kaepernick will be signed by a football team this year.
Nice.
That's my outrageous prediction. Okay. All right, we continue to talk about the Time's Up movement and everything. I just want women to continue to be strong and hold anyone accountable when they take advantage of you. Robert, we want to thank you again for being on the show. Is there anything you would like to say to the listeners?
Thank you for having me. I enjoy your show. It's very cool. Like I said, everybody can check me out at Robert Reives, Reives, at Robert Reives on Twitter. Hit me up. New music on the site. You'll see what's going on. And I look forward to hearing from everyone.
All right. Well, again, we appreciate you for being on this show, and we enjoy your company.
Thank you.
And you can check me out at Cheryl Smith at First Lady of Sports. Please visit us at BrasPantySports.com, where you'll find links for each of us, original episodes, and the Bearskin Lounge with Dizzy Mac. This has been Cheryl Smith, the First Lady of Sports Talk. Our very special guest, Robert Reives, and Spitface. You have been listening to Bras, Panties, and Sports. See you next